fall asleep.
This is season 2, episode 4
Yep.
of the German Netflix time travel show Dark. As soon as my TV works,
We're kind of matchy.
yeah, we're matching
We're
today.
matchy today.
Oh yeah, we're matching today.
Not intentional.
No, we don't live together. Fun fact. Fun fact.
But we love each other.
But we love each other very, very much.
And we are matching.
When a mommy and a daddy love each other
Very
very much, they make a show about a German time travel show because their daughter doesn't want to listen to them talk about it anymore. Not much is happening because we're just looking at a field.
Traveling in a field.
Yeah, we're like
a POV.
yeah. We're he made it.
He made it.
Jonas makes it to someplace else. He went into the black blob.
And he ended up in a field in his popsicle suit. In his weird yellow
And
whatever it is.
he is sweating. I mean, he is sweating like so much.
You thought he was greasy before.
He's looking around. Where am I? When am I? Oh, and now he's throwing up.
Ugh.
Jesus. I bet that you would throw up after time travel. Oh, two guys.
Hey.
They say, hey. Yeah, they're looking at him like, who the fuck is this and what's the matter with you? It's a good thing he's not wearing very futuristic clothes because these farmer guys would beat the shit out of him or kill him for sure, right? They don't look like they're scientists.
No, they do.
Oh, some guy spits. Why do people spit?
Spitting is a bigger deal for boys than girls.
But do you have to get the spit out of your mouth? In my mind, I'm only spitting if I have a cold.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get gunk out of my throat.
Yes, good.
Or
good.
then there's your mommy spit on a thing to wipe things off someone's face. No. But it's not, oh, we forgot to turn off the air conditioner. God damn it.
Yes.
Jonathan, are you going to look up why do people spit?
Yeah.
Yeah, please do.
As much as we'd like to give guys an evolutionary or biological out, there's no evidence that they produce more saliva or build up unsavory taste in their mouth. We don't have to. It's purely cultural. Some guys spit because they grew up thinking it's cool and didn't get chastised the way girls might for spitting.
I'm a big tough spitting guy.
Yeah. Is that wheat?
Sure. Yeah, that's wheat.
We're watching people cut wheat with a hand tool and a scythe, and ladies in old timey, like Renaissance.
Like Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yes, like Amish people with scarves and long dresses pick up the wheat.
I'm guessing there's no Pennsylvania Dutch in Germany.
Oh, but don't you think like the Dutch are like the Germans? That is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever said.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Jonas is like, what is going on? Jonas is like, it's like he went to, old-timey country for a vacation to get like a real immersive experience. Like when you go to Salem witch country and they're all dressed up in Pepperidge Farm clothes. I mean, there's no cars, there's horses and carriages.
This is the Wayback Machine.
He went very far back. I mean, this is.
Oh, there's a horse.
There's a funeral.
With a horse.
That happens now. This looks like the 1800s.
Oh,
this is
hats.
Or the very early.
Look, this girl is whittling.
This girl is important. And I don't remember who she is.
Well, she's whittling.
She's whittling.
No one whittles anymore.
She's whittling. You could whittle if you wanted to.
I would be okay.
Great. Yeah. Agnes.
Agnes.
Holy shit. Is that Agnes? Agnes
of the
Noah's
bright dresses.
Sister? Agnes Tiedemann? I fucked up somebody's name for an entire episode. Now they're eating disgusting food.
He's got some good borscht.
This has got to be post-World War
this
I,
is
unless there's
in
another
Germany.
war. Yeah. So that would be 1920s. ish.
Would be, unless it's before then.
Yeah, so it would be a different war. I wish I knew more history, you guys. And he's also like, just in terms of acting terms,
Yeah.
you know, look, he's young and he's hungry and it's all very good and he just time travels, but I got to tell you, he's doing a whole body shaking, like head to mouth. If it's Germany and it's post World War One, probably guys are arriving fucked up to your town all the time.
They all have
Shell shock. No,
Shell
is that what
shock.
they called it?
They called it shell shock.
It was the early version of PTSD after World War One. People were just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck just happened to me? Because warfare really changed. He says, I know this sounds strange, but what year is it? But that's the good thing about this World War One thing.
I know, it plays right in.
You could say anything and people will just accept,
he's a
he's
little,
probably, maybe he got hit in the head too much. 1921,
2021.
I won.
Yes.
June 24th, 2020. 3 days until the apocalypse. Oh, someone's fucking. It's Jonas and Marta
Jonas
again.
and Marta.
This is that, boy, they love it. It's going very well.
She's digging it.
She is into it. He's doing a
He's
good
into it.
job.
He's doing a good job.
There's lots of kissing, looking into each other's eyes. It's romantic. And he says, I think we're a perfect match. I like that.
Lighting is good.
And then spit in my face and
It will be fine.
I think we're a perfect match. And she says, spit on me. And he goes, really?
Really?
And she goes, yeah. Well, maybe it's a little late now. I think we're done. I don't know. Are we done yet? If we're not done, wait till we get to a good part and then
Then
bingo. I mean, this is the second episode we're opening with him saying, we're a perfect match.
Got it.
Never believe anything else. And I think I would be thinking to myself, boy, what do you think is going to happen? Okay, you don't have to, that's enough. Now it sounds less like a compliment and more like telling me that you're going to be me right after this.
Somebody's going to tell you some shit.
Yeah, or you're going to do something weird later.
Yeah.
I'm really, oh, God damn it. Fucking eyelashes. Are they good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clausen.
Fucking Clausen is looking at the
Ooh.
Law and Order Clausen. Would be not my favorite show.
What would its name be?
Law and Order Nitpicky Assholes.
Yes.
Law and Order Clausen Desk Duty. Law and Order Clausen
Works alone.
Works Alone.
No.
Law and Order, no, I'm not chasing you. I'm not.
Law and Order, Clausen, maybe if I stare at you.
He knows my name. He says, you're Mr. Woller, right?
I bet One Eye loves Clausen.
Now One Eye is like,
I
yes.
bet he hopes he never leaves.
This is Law and Order, it's Waller's turn. I have a car. And you want me to drive the car with the one eye? Listen, my depth perception is not so good.
And it's not.
Do I need to fix this eyelash?
Let me see.
This
Let me
one is
see.
like going like, it's like poking
Let me
up.
see in life. No. It looks
It's not
okay.
uneven?
It looks like these are clumpy.
Let's take a break. All right, I have to fix my eyelash. Little Aged Jonas comes downstairs. He's now wearing a shirt. He's in pretty good shape.
He's skinny.
He washed his hair, finally.
I want to trim that beard.
Yeah, oh, I mean, everything could use a trim. He's like, Mom, why do you have this?
Having a gun in Germany is a bigger deal.
Oh, is
I mean,
it?
here it's like, It's
It's like,
nothing.
yeah, do you have a gun?
It's like, Mom, how come there isn't a gun in this box?
That's right.
There's a gun everywhere. Here.
Yeah, if you did the show here, that you'd open, there'd be a gun in every box.
Yeah.
You'd just be like finding guns everywhere
It's like you'd have to lift up the gun to look for
other things. And she just says, should I make us breakfast?
Put on a shirt.
Yeah, put on a shirt. Don't be weirdly sexual.
Be like
This-
your mom.
and yeah, I mean, I know she's kinky, but still. Okay. That scene didn't get us anywhere.
Nope.
This is a scene between Magnus and Marta, where Marta's asking Magnus what they should do about their mother.
A lot of
and
sadness.
yeah.
here.
Magnus is just sort of like staring into, his mind is blown. His mind is being
In the
blown
beginning, in the first season, his mind was blown sort of
in a fun way.
in a fun way, and now it's just
I know, his mind was blown like you smoked pot for the first time, and this season his mind is blown like
you smoke bad pot. or
bad,
something.
or you smoked, well, maybe you smoked, I don't know, what makes you shot heroin, but not in a good way. Francesca comes over with Elizabeth and Magnus, who, by the way, did not agree to make up.
I would have agreed to make up.
I know, that's why I love you. Say, listen, you said something shitty, I said something, maybe relationship ending, but let's pretend it never happened.
Because we don't want that.
Because we're doing good enough,
Yeah.
usually. Magnus found something in somebody's bag, probably his mother's, or something in Mikkel's room. It's a map, and he says, I want to know what's up. And Marta's like, why? You want to go in the caves?
So these 4 kids are
These
all
4
without
kids.
parents.
You can stay here. No, they're like, we're going to the fucking caves, find out what's happening.
They're like junior crime fighters.
Yeah, this is like Hardy Boys.
It is.
Hardy Boys team up with 2 Nancy Drews
Yeah.
to go find out what's happening with the caves. One observation I'll make about this episode is
Yes.
that, listen, sometimes you get a direction from a director, which is pick up the pace.
Yes.
Like you don't want these long pauses. Now, in a show like this, long pauses are apropos. This is definitely a long pause episode, and the
Yeah.
editor isn't trying to take these long pauses away. So they must want, this must be intentional, because you could cut these long pauses out
I
in
would pick
editing.
this up a little, yeah.
I would say I don't need every scene to have the same meter, and we're not criticizing out of a dislike, by the way. We just, we like to fucking pick at shit. So we're assholes. I have a twitch in my eye. Okay, Jonas is looking around. We're also pausing a long time on him.
Okay, so now he's just sitting there and looking, and there's like
Now
the
he's
guy on the
looking-
violin is just.
Oh, he goes to
Oh,
look at
yep.
Sigmundus Creatus S
There's the man
is
that's
on the fucking wall. That's the same thing that's in the map. And he says Sigmundus Creatus S,
S.
as if we haven't seen this before. Okay,
Yeah.
somebody's sweeping the floor. Oh,
No,
that's
it's the little
Agnes.
girl. That's Noah's sister, who in 53 is a hot babe in a bright red or yellow dress.
She looks like she's in, one of the flashback scenes in Godfather. Part 2.
She looks like.
I know, this is middle-aged Claudia.
Yeah, we just know.
We just know she's in a bright blue, she's got a valise. Oh, that's the time machine.
She's got her time machine.
She's got her
suitcase.
80s hairdo, her dynasty hair. Okay, so now we got a scene between Alexander Tiedemann and Clausen.
Yeah.
Now he's,
He's taking the cop walk.
yeah.
He's taking that.
Clausen has noticed something. Yeah, let's see it.
You know what I find strange.
Nobody can see your face, so crouch, do it.
You know what I find strange.
And what he's saying is nobody who's born here leaves.
Yeah.
And that is something we have,
And that is something that we find strange as well,
yeah,
Clausen.
Cloud has hit the nail on the head. Seems odd in a town of this size. Yeah. What do you think? I don't fucking know why people stay in the town.
I don't know how big a deal that is to the show.
Well, it
seems
is.
incidental. Tell
It's
me your
not-
thoughts.
Tell me your thoughts. They're all, well, first of all, Ulrich talks about it a lot. Teenage Ulrich wants to leave this town. They don't, but it must have something to do with time. Alexander Tiedemann is saying the nuclear power plant
Work.
is fantastic. There's work.
Ask him where the fuck he came from. He's going, touching his
He
junk.
does like a lot of, he just went and sat in Alexander's chair. He opened his laptop. Now he's picking up photos. Waller's like, "Ay, ay, ay, I hope he doesn't find my picture and name." At the same time, the boy disappears, Mads
Oh, no.
Nielsen. Okay, so you know what? Clausen's not wrong. There
No.
is shady shit going on with Alexander
Oh,
Tiedemann.
yeah.
And he did happen to come to town when Mads disappeared. So it's not like he's like fucking stupid. And Alexander's saying, "No, I came a little bit later, you fuck."
Long pause.
Long pause. Clausen looks up, looks at Woller, who does this. Here, you do. Here, let's do it.
Who am I?
You be Clausen, I'll be Woller. That's body language acting. We don't need words. We just. Now Woller gets up.
Waller is like out of his element.
Woller is
It's
like, I have never interviewed a suspect. I've
this
never
is
been
more
out of
than
the
I've ever
office.
done.
You know, I tried to open the door for you. I want to get out of
Oh,
here.
he's doing the I'm leaving,
no.
then I'm coming back.
Yeah, they.
Those-
I mean, that is a thing they do. We did that on Knots Landing a lot, and I'm sorry to people who don't like that show, but it's the only thing I've been on.
You've
But
done a lot of things. That was your main thing.
yeah, you walk to the door and then you turn around to make your last big statement.
But this is even more than that.
This is even more because
This is
he
get
walked
up, walk to
all
the
the way
door,
back
walk back.
and get in a two shot.
Just one more question. But they're this close. They're like, kiss him, Clausen.
Kiss him. They're having a staring contest. It's going on a long time.
This show is like you want to check to see if you put it on pause.
Okay, middle-aged Jonas asking his mom, "Why do you have a gun in someone else's passport?" And she says it's insurance.
Insurance.
What do you mean? What's she doing?
Oh, she called Charlotte.
This is Jonas. He's much older and he knows where my Jonas is. I mean, fucking Hannah called the fucking chief of police and like,
So she's
so
just
she's like, there's time travel.
spilling the beans. This is Jonas. He knows where Jonas is and where Ulrich is.
She wants to go fuck up Ulrich. I got to get him back here in order to fuck up his life some more. You're the man from the hotel Regina talked about.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
this is
me.
like, it's all coming out. I guess they're solving the crimes, sort of, the time crimes.
You know, this has been perking around in her mind
Well, she's the chief of police. She
So
wants to
long
know what happened.
that she's about to go, yep, okay, it probably is time travel.
Yes.
She's just about to that point, and so is another friend of ours, Herr Tiedemann.
That's where he was in the last episode.
Yep, he's
He
like,
was right on
I'm
the
right-
edge.
I'm right there with you, babe.
But this is more specific. I mean, because Han is like, this motherfucker traveled through time, right?
And she did too.
Yeah, she went and looked
He took her back
to go see the
to
whole
see old
bullshit.
timey. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I wish somebody would explain what's going on in my life. He's one of them. And Hannah's like, what's happening?
What?
It's like, what did you think was going to happen? You thought there's not going to be more bullshit
One of whom?
when your son travels through
Ugh.
time?
Sigmundus.
Sigmundus. The travelers. The travelers.
The name of this episode, The Travelers.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh, good.
See, oh, so here the kids go.
Here the kids are going, are they all going to meet up
Here's
in the
Ju-
cave?
Junior Justice League is gonna go to the cave.
They're all going in the time vagina. Elizabeth's saying to Francesca, you want to go in there after 4 kids disappeared here? Finally, somebody, they should put up that yellow fucking caution tape around the whole woods.
We call it ASL, American Sign Language.
Oh, yeah. Do we?
Yeah,
Oh.
but what is it in,
Oh,
say,
is sign language?
Germany? Because if the word is, face, I wish I spoke it, I don't. Why, is it a different?
Is sign language universal?
Yes,
There is no universal sign language. Different sign languages are used in different
Britain Sign
countries. British is different from, BSL is different from ASL. Claudia Tiedemann, middle-aged Claudia Tiedemann is at the
in her spy color.
inner spine. She's like Carmen
Boy,
San
she's
Diego.
like,
Middle-aged Claudia Tiedemann Googled herself,
wouldn't you?
much like this Claudia Googles herself, but only looks at images because I don't want to see bad things people
No,
have written
no.
about me. And I'm just looking for old pictures for Instagram. Oh, and then she finds an article that says nuclear
Disappears
power
without a
plant
trace.
boss disappears without a trace. And she's like, that's me. I'm in the middle of disappearing right now. I've disappeared. I disappeared to 2020. You disappeared yourself, fool. Okay, so Clausen's asking Woller, what's the deal with Anna Conwald? And Woller's saying her husband killed
Killed
himself
himself
last
last
year.
year.
Woller's
Clausen
like, I don't
is
know.
this kind of an actor. He's,
Okay.
why didn't anyone say anything?
Like distract myself with business, pretend to look at glasses.
And what year was that? Yeah, he's like always like just touching your shit,
Yeah, and then
playing with the car.
and- okay, so now they're all in the cave and Martha's saying, sometimes I dream about him. Jonas. I dream about him fucking the shit out of me. Okay? I don't need to tell you that because you're my brother. But how can it feel so real
If he's dead.
Well, you know what? Because that's what dreams are.
Yeah,
Lots of things feel real in a dream
yeah.
until that moment in the dream when you go like this. Okay. This is not supposed to be happening. This
Yeah.
is, wait a minute. This is
Wait a
very
minute.
strange.
Yeah.
I'm in a car in the woods, driving down a hill at night. And I don't know how I got here. I know that's weird. I really did have that dream.
Wow.
And I remember thinking in the dream, Claudia, you're doing such a good job driving this car in the woods at night, down a hill.
Well, that's nice.
That's not normally how you are. You're not normally
That
good
is weird,
in a
'cause you're
situation
usually-
like this. Katerina looks like
Oh.
shit, and she's in a car with Charlotte. And she is, tell me where we're going. Don't you think Katerina is doing an amazing job here?
Oh, yeah.
She's a great actress. I mean, she really is. That's not fucking around acting. That's real. That's
You
the
know
real
what's cool
bullshit.
for us?
What?
We don't know these actors.
Yes.
Because we're American. So we have no context for them.
Yes. We don't know
So-
if you love them or not.
Or if you've seen them in a bunch of stuff or
Yes.
goofy, sitcoms.
I
or-
mean, does she go, does Germany have like the Jimmy Kimmel show? Does she go on a talk show
they
to
get
talk about
dressed up
dark?
and "Hey, yeah, I'm doing this thing.
And did she play like just a was she in a comedy? Was she in like the German The Office?
And it's like, we
have
can't
no
imagine,
context.
we think all these actors are so good. It's like, I can't imagine them playing any other part.
Yeah.
You shut up.
Hannah tries to, you know, she's like, shut the fuck up. I hate you. I can't believe I'm in a cave with you, in a bunker with you. You're the last person I want to be in a fucking bunker with. I mean, if I was desperately looking for my husband and son, and then someone took me into a bunker and said they're time travelers and even they had all this shit on the wall.
Yeah,
I mean, I think if, and I was Katerina, I'd probably punch somebody in the
it is,
face.
it's like, this is the most hurtful prank show ever.
Yes, Magnus is the boss of them going into
Yeah.
the cave.
Boy, when you let Magnus be the boss,
You know you're fucked.
these kids
Yeah,
have done some growing up.
yes, they have. These kids have really grown up.
And
Yeah,
the one who's done the most growing up,
Elizabeth
Mikkel.
Mikkel.
I was thinking, as I mentioned to you earlier,
Mm-hmm,
if they needed an actor to
mm-hmm,
play Mikkel
yeah,
as a grown-up,
yeah.
they could hire the actor that plays Mikkel, because he's gone from the age of 10 to the age of 19
In
in
a
a year.
year. I just had to do a little
How do I
powder.
look?
You look good. You don't get, I have like makeup. Quite,
My nose is shiny.
it is.
Mm.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't feel like the Clausen as the outside character who repeats the plot. I don't know whether he pays off big enough for this whole thing. Like he basically just said what the show's about. He said, we got a man-eating cave, we got a
Yes.
town full of people who cheat, are mean to each other, and who are only concerned with concealing what's really going on here. And he says, what do you make of all of it? Woller's like, no one has asked my opinion
Ever.
ever. He says, I don't know. This is his big shot. That's all he's got.
You better say something. Do it.
Oh, and he says, what happened to your eye? Last summer. He never gets it out.
He never gets it
He
out.
never gets it
This
out.
is this joke that they pull on us.
Yeah, the joke is that we never find out what happened to
To this
Woller's eye.
fucking guy.
That's okay. Katerina's fucking walking in.
You know where she's going.
Yeah, she's gonna look on
She's
that.
gonna
She's gonna
go to that
finally look
picture.
at the fucking picture in the hallway.
Yep.
There's a picture in the hallway. Get you faster.
Go to the picture in the hall.
Class register. Go
Class
to the picture, and
photos,
there's
here
the
they are.
picture.
There's my son.
There's my son. There's my
in
son. 1986.
Time to sit on
On
the
the floor
floor.
of the teacher's lounge and
Now
cry.
you believe it too.
Now you believe, and you're
There's
pointing
my
at the
baby.
picture.
I'm crying hard.
Oh, it is sad.
Oh, this is Bart. There he is
Oh,
with his fucking
You
apple.
fucking, is that young Noah eating a bad boy apple, or is it
I
Bartos?
think it's
No, it
Bartos.
can't be, because he'd say, Bartos, what are you doing here? It's young Noah. I'm eating my bad
Oh,
boy
that's
apple.
young Noah.
I'm not even finishing my apple. I'm throwing it away. I'm a bad boy. And then he walks away mysteriously. On the road again.
Yeah.
Is that good? Or there's something else. Sailor, do-do-do-do. Ooh, 50 cents. As Noah walks away. Ding, bang, gong, 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 gong. Ba-da-ba-do. Ain't got no cigarettes. Jonas limps after him. When you're an actor and you have a limp in a scene, gotta remember,
Yes.
every single time, gotta remember, I have a limp.
Sometimes those things are a pain in the ass.
Oh, they're a real pain in the ass.
Remember? Like
Yes.
the Joe.
Yeah, we did a thing where a guy forgot his limp. And so did I.
Yeah, so did I. We all
We all
just like,
forgot.
fuck.
Okay, so now we're on Middle-aged Jonas, Hannah, Peter, and Charlotte back in the bunker, just sitting there like the
Strange bedfellows.
strange bedfellows.
So mother, son, and husband and wife.
What show would this be with the four of them? Is there a
Very
funny bit?
unusual friends. Instead of the coffee shop,
Yeah.
they're just coming, hang out in the bunker.
Joey says, "How you doing?" Young Noah's taken young Jonas into the
You set the
Church.
meeting at night so it would be extra creepy
I
and
know,
ominous.
and they did that shot was really as portentous as possible. First, young
Yeah.
Noah turn the
Yeah.
turn the door. I mean, then
Does
Jonas
turn around.
turns around too. He's looking behind him.
He's
It's like,
like,
there's
"What's
nobody
up?"
behind you. Young Noah turned around to look at you,
You're
There's
not-
no
there's
reason
nobody
for
behind
you to turn around and look behind you.
It's not like you're at Abbott and Costello meet the werewolf.
I know.
A lot of pauses.
Yeah.
The script for this episode was like 10 pages long.
Now we do our end of show montage. Bartow's struggling.
Music, 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 music.
Music we can't play too much of, or else they'll take this down.
Yeah, they take us down. Oh my God.
Now we're on Katerina looking
Katerina
at a picture
looking
of her
at
family
family, two of
and
them.
a nickel from the
She's got
past.
to agree that this is what really happens. Her son is an 86.
Okay, and now the young team is coming home. Katerina turns to them. I
She
know
knows-
everything.
I know some shit.
Marta's like,
They may
I
know some
also
shit.
know some shit.
They know some shit too.
Middle-aged Noah's opening a secret door in the church so Jonas can walk in
Ay, ay, ay.
very slowly. It is in slow motion.
I know. This
And
is
Noah
like
goes like
the
this.
slowest.
Clausen's writing
No,
Alexander
Clausen's got his own
Kohler on the whiteboard as if that's important. And you
And
know,
it's-
it's mildly interesting. Honestly, the bullshit with Alexander Tiedemann, it's not that big a deal. People are going from out of the bunker.
Yeah,
They're
this
coming out of the
is-
bunker.
This episode was shot underwater.
There's a whole other room, another cave room.
But who built this shit?
Noah, young Noah. I don't know. Elizabeth says they say it's a piece of God, but it's really a piece of the devil. That's not a scientific description. Adam off screen says, you must have a lot of questions. So do I.
Me too.
Ugh, he looks like shit, you know. He's in a weird outfit.
Yeah, he's in like a weird South America dictator outfit.
Yeah. That is inevitable. Your end. Mine and
His end, her end.
about closer, my end, your end, her end,
His, their end.
her end, upon closer examination, everyone's end. That's my Yiddish accent. He takes off his thing and reveals that he has the noose scar that Jonas has. This old fucked up man is old Jonas.
That can't be.
Jonas is saying that can't be. I am you. It was great. I mean, it was a weirdly paced episode, but a
Very
lot
weird.
happened.
A lot happened, and this was the aha. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
Katerina gets it.
Hannah gets
it. Charlotte
gets it.
and
The kids get it.
Shrinky gets it.
Now what? Oh, don't forget to click like, subscribe, tell your friends,
Yes.
ask us questions.
Do give us answers.
I
if
guess
you're
I
not
know
shy
you're not shy
that.
about telling us how we're stupid.
But we want to know.
Yeah, we want to know.
Inquiring minds.
And
wanna
also
know.
want to say, I hope everybody is safe with all of the erratic weather stuff in Germany
I
and
know,
in Europe.
you got the other end of the spectrum. We're burning up out here. But
Yeah, and we love you.
bye, see you
Bye.
next time.